Bruce Wayne's story in this reimagined Gotham begins not with privilege but with struggle. From a young age, Bruce was fascinated by bats, shaping his childhood ambitions. For a school competition, he designed a collapsible bridge inspired by bat wings, winning the prize and securing his class a trip to the zoo. But that day ended in tragedy. During the trip, a shooter attacked, and Bruce's father, Thomas Wayne, his teacher and chaperone, sacrificed himself to save the students, telling him, "Whatever you hear, you do not open this door." That trauma set Bruce on a path defined by survival and purpose. As a teenager, Bruce teetered on the edge of delinquency, but instead of falling into despair, he redirected his anger into discipline. He earned an athletic scholarship but faked an injury to leave sports behind, devoting himself to mastering fields essential to his mission: applied mechanics, chemistry, criminal psychology, military theory, and sociocultural history. He wasn't chasing a career, he was preparing for a war. When Bruce returned to Gotham, he immersed himself in the city. He worked as a utilities engineer, learning Gotham's infrastructure. He interned at City Hall to understand its political systems and took on construction jobs, building the streets he intended to protect. His knowledge became his greatest weapon. Every pipe, tunnel, and back alley was another tool in his arsenal. His friendships reflect the same shift. Bruce grew up with people who, in another life, were his enemies: Waylon Jones, Selina Kyle, Oswald Cobblepot, Harvey Dent, and Edward Nygma. Now these relationships complicate his path. Waylon, who runs Croc's gym, tries to pull Bruce back into normal life, inviting him to games with old friends and town meetings about the party animals, a dangerous gang terrorizing the city. But Bruce resists. His mission consumes him, leaving no room for distractions or emotional connections. In this Gotham, Bruce doesn't wear a mask to hide his identity. He is Batman, in and out of the suit. There is no dual life, only relentless purpose. His hideouts are abandoned skyscrapers owned by absent billionaires, and his motorcycle isn't custom built, it's stolen. Every action is deliberate, every step calculated. The wings on his suit are inspired by the collapsible bridge Bruce engineered as a child, allowing him to maneuver midair like an actual bat. He can even hang upside down and shroud himself in these mechanical wings, blending into the shadows with unsettling precision. The giant rectangular bat symbol on his chest, it detaches, magnetically connecting to a handle to become a formidable axe. A brutal reminder that this Batman's mission leaves no room for mercy. Yet he still doesn't kill. Bruce's study of military theory and his time in construction make him a master tactician. He understands the city's weaknesses better than anyone, outmaneuvering his enemies at every turn. Isolation defines this Batman. He distances himself from those around him, even his mother, Martha Wayne. Waylon and his other childhood friends try to reconnect, but Bruce keeps them at a distance. There is no room for friendship, only survival. Bruce doesn't fight for justice. He fights because someone has to. In this broken Gotham, no one else can do what he does. This version of Batman is unlike anything the city has seen. Without wealth or high-tech gadgets, Bruce has become Gotham's ultimate weapon. He is forged by tragedy, tempered by discipline, and sharpened by sheer willpower. In this world, Batman isn't a symbol. He's a force. Relentless, methodical, and unyielding. Bruce Wayne fights not just for Gotham, but through it. Because if he doesn't, no one else will.